when the operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop. And you've got to indicate to the people who run it, to the people who own it, that unless you're free, the machine will be prevented from working at all.
When, in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, and that all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain What's that word there?
Unalienable.
With certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is in the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute new governments.
Going into the 60s, the baby boomers began the hippie movement. It was inspired by the civil rights movement of the African Americans. The white college dropouts felt a common alienation from the system that pulled the strings. Gurus such as Timothy Leary encouraged the youth to turn on, tune in, and drop out. The first step was toward self-determination, but the rest is another story. The hippie movement, white and black, protested against fascist America and the military-industrial complex that was fighting the Vietnam War. By this time, actual video of war was being broadcasted through television, and the collective visual perception of war took root for the first time. The atrocities of Vietnam were inexcusable. Along with the unnecessary death, the company Monsanto's provided Agent Orange, which was used to destroy jungles, killing and injuring over 1 million people. Even some of our veterans were affected. Shockingly, it is Monsanto's, along with DuPont, that now control most of the seed companies worldwide. By the 70s, the American marketing machine readjusted itself to meet the demand of individualism that the hippies were pursuing. Some hippies were spared and continue to this day in communes, but many overdid the drugs and lost the true sense of self they were pursuing. Politically, the rest fell for Reagan and his message of reducing government.